Hi people, what you can see now is one of the most common generators, alternators, whichever you call it, for VW Audi group. The parts fits Skoda, Seat, Volkswagen, Audi. I have a video, separate video, how to take it out, put it back in, how to replace it. Please see link in description. In this video I'm gonna show you one of the most common problems that happens to it, why it fails. The alternator as unit is quite strong and robust, and it should last for a long time, but it has one weak point, the friction part, the part that goes through a lot of friction and it wears out, and I'm gonna show you where it is. It's the voltage regulator. We need to open this rear cover. It's held by normally just by two nuts. I'm gonna use the magnet to take it out just for easiness. If it's an original VW alternator, this cover might sit pretty tight, so sometimes it just catches with some plastic, so you have to fight your way through. But this one is a replacement one, so this one is pretty easy. Voltage regulator is this bit here. This is where it receives the signal from the car, the CU, and this is your main wire when produced electricity, wire current goes. So this is stronger wire. So, and then we need to take a smaller socket, 7 millimeters. Those were 8 millimeters, these are 7 millimeter, and I'm going to show you how it works. Now we are going carefully to remove this unit. These brushes are on springs, so as you can see they can go all the way in. Normally with the mileage about 160,000 miles, you'll have them worn out almost to the end, so that's where you want to replace them. Some alternators have this cover easily removable, so you can see them here. Some regulators, like my replacement regulator, it has some like a windows for these brushes, so when you put it on, you press it in and then they pop up. So the reason I'm replacing it's just because this regulator is faulty. It's some unusual reason, but nevertheless I thought I'll make a video out of it and I'll show you how it works. So most common is when these brushes wear out and they stop contacting properly the rings, and that's where your alternator fails to charge. One important thing to notice as well, these rings, as you see, they are quite smooth on this alternator, so they do wear out as well. It's like brake discs and brake pads. Obviously brake pads wear out much faster, but discs, metal, also wears out, so rings also wear out. To replace rings, it's a bit more complex procedure. You can have a look on YouTube if you want to replace them. I would recommend them to replace them if they are worn out. Please check them if you replace brushes. So you disassemble half of the alternator and then there are videos on YouTube. I'm not gonna do it because my rings are perfectly fine here. I just wanted to show you this. One more thing why alternator may fail, apart from the bearings as well, you get this pulley that works as a, I don't know, bicycle wheel. So it would, if you block the inside, it turns one way, as you can see, and it doesn't turn the other way. So it's done for the reason when your alternator is charging with the engine turning, when the engine suddenly loses its revs, the alternator inside rotor keeps spinning so it doesn't lose the energy. So basically you can spin it up, it continues to spin for a bit. Obviously with the higher revs it works properly. So this bit is fine on the alternator. All I'm gonna do is just replace this unit. By the way, I must say I have a video about this alternator pulley as well. I'll leave the link in the description, so check my channel, check my links in description, and I hope it helps someone. Thank you for watching.